All right, I am starting a new POLYMARKET challenge on this channel. It's mostly a crypto channel, but POLYMARKET does kind of have a crypto affiliation to it, and I just kind of thought it would be fun. So I'm going to do a POLYMARKET $200 to $20,000 challenge. I'm going to kind of show you what happens along the way. I'm going to show you what I mess up on. I'm going to show you what I do well on, and we'll go from there. So starting off, my portfolio already down. Just started the challenge. I'm already down $30. This was at $200, and I've done a couple things here. I bet on a few things. Lost a little bit yesterday watching the World Series. Lost a little bit on the World Series here. Put in a few bets here. Had a nice hit here. Will Trump meet with Xi Jinping? Israel striking Gaza again. That happened pretty quickly. That was a big win off the bat. Mariners versus Blue Jays. Won a little money on the Mariners winning that game a little while ago. And that was my initial deposit. So my initial deposit was a little bit less than $200, but we're going to call it the $200 to $20,000 challenge. Let's take a look at some of my positions currently. So current position. Some of these are like more long-term, just kind of like taking a swing at some longer-term stuff. So will Pete Buttigieg be the president in 2028? He had a kind of low, like 2%. I'm up a tiny bit on that, but I think he has a chance. It's a few years away. This isn't going to get me to the 20,000 anytime soon. So a few political things, looking at changes in the interest rate coming tomorrow. So the Fed interest rate is looking like a 98%, a little less, 97% chance that it's going to be a 25 point basis cut. I took kind of some alternative bets on that, looking at the potential for a 50.1% chance. I put a couple bucks on that, and then no change. I put a couple bucks on that. So this one's pretty much set in stone. It's probably going to be 25, but I think there's at least a chance that it could be different than that. So I'm taking a little swing on that. Put in a little bet on the government shutdown. I closed another government shutdown bet a little while ago, but this was just taking a look at kind of speculating that the government will open back up between November 12th and November 15th. And then lastly, kind of one of my bigger bets here that I put on was a culture bet. So Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau confirmed relationship by the end of the month, by the end of October. So there's been a ton of news articles about them dating, out photos with them together out and about. They've all but announced that they're dating, but they haven't announced that yet. And according to the rules for this outcome, so per the rules, confirmation must come directly from Katy Perry or Justin Trudeau or their official representatives and may come through public statements, social media posts, etc. So the odds right now are only a 7% chance, but it feels like, they could put out a post any moment. So I put a little bit of money on this one. Let's see. Let's check out my portfolio and show what I could win. So I put in $86, and if it does get confirmed, that would be a $680 win. That'd be pretty cool. Might close it earlier if it goes positive again. It was positive just like 2 hours ago, but it took a little dip there. I don't know if there's any news on that. Anyways, this is the challenge. It's a little bit different for this channel, but I thought it'd be fun for me, hopefully fun for you to follow along on the journey. So if you are interested in watching this POLYMARKET $200 to $20,000 challenge, please do comment, subscribe, and let me know. What do you think? What are you betting on here? What should I take a look at? Appreciate y'all. Take care. Peace.